This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the CEO of Power Nickel, Mr. Terry Lynch. Terry, great to have you back on. How are you today, sir?
Yeah, great, Gerardo. It's always great to be here with you. And obviously we had some smashing news out this morning, and that's why we're on the call.
Holy smokes, let's talk about it. Hole 71 delivered 39.6 meters of 4.19% copper equivalent. If we want to break that down, it's 39.6 meters of 0.38 grams per ton gold, 19.57 grams per ton silver, 2.62% copper, 3.37 grams per ton palladium. I could go on. Very impressive work. Congratulations, sir.
Yeah, look, listen, the drill bit is kicking ass and taking names. I mean, it is really something out there at the line zone where, that's on the heels. That was our biggest intersection to date, and that was on the heels of the previous hole release, which was the biggest intersection to that point, which was 32 meters or 7%. So it's like, and it's like we've had. I mean, I think I was talking, with somebody, institutional investor, just 15 minutes ago or so, and I said we've drilled about 10,000 meters now, 31 holes. I think we reported. I think we're like 26 or 27 for 31 in success rates. And about more than half of them are like these types of holes, like at least, sort of 7 meters to 40 meters and 4% to 20% copper equivalent. These are like ridiculous numbers, so it's like you get an average of like maybe 15 meters or so of 7%. I mean, wow, this is that's wow stuff. Really, it is.
Yeah, no, look, impressive. Talk to me about the continuity and the potential scale here. You've really ramped up.
Yeah. So I think that's what's going to be important to the marketplace, and that's why we felt good about today. So this, we did when we did the summer program, we spent probably about half of our money on research. So we did gravity work, we did a bunch of EM, ground EM, and downhole EM work, and geochemistries and stuff like that. So we have a pretty good feel for where this thing's going. And so on the hole 70 and 71, we've done the downhole EM. So when we drill those successful holes, the 70 was the 32 meters to 7%, and 70 meters south of 70 was basically the 40 meters, or they're about 39.6 of the 4.2. So both of those were drilled, and then we did the downhole EM. And so we know that theoretically the radius of 200 meters, to the west looks positive at this point. So now as we go forward to this point, we had been, I would say fairly conservative, because we were smaller guys. We were drilling 50, 70 meter, step outs. Now that we've got the science back, we're getting much more aggressive. So we're basically stepping out 150 meters, and those types of holes will be interesting. What the market will want to be paying attention to is that each of those holes would add like 500,000 tons of mineralized area, at 7% or 6% or whatever, pick a number. So it's like 300 million. It's significantly valued rock, and it cost us only 50,000. So it's crazy, the delta, right? So we're drilling. These are not deep holes. They're like 2 days max, 3-day holes, and you're adding like 500,000 tons of potentially of resource each time you do one of these now. So as we go forward, this is going to really build the tonnage up very quickly. And I don't know when this thing is going to take off like a gangbuster, Gerardo, but I predicted before, and it happened, and it's going to happen again. This thing is going to take off, and it should, because it's really worth a lot more than what we're currently valued at, in my view.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And look, we've been saying that since the stock was 15 cents, right? And so I think, for those of you that missed that first run up, I absolutely believe that we have a bull market in copper that's going to continue. I absolutely believe that supply deficits are going to continue to materialize in a pretty significant way. And clearly, you have the goods as far as continuity, grade, feeling out the scale there. And obviously you got the technical team. So I mean, a lot to be excited about. I'm really excited for the last part of this year and can't wait for 2025. What comes next, Terry?
Yeah, so we'll have after the election, I think we're just waiting. We'll get another set of assays, the final set of the summer program. So holes 72, 74, 75 should be done, and we'll get those out, and we feel good about those. And then we'll start to report probably by the end of November, the first of the fall program. So we're feeling really good about the westward extension. Go west, young men. So we feel positive about that. And So and then finally, we announced the spin up. So that happens November 27th. We'll vote on that, get that approved, and that'll our shareholders will get that bonus in early December. And then we'll have the feasibility study on building the nickel refinery down in Amarillo, Texas, down in your neck of the woods. Will be out sometime in November. So lots of compelling news that's not baked into the price at this moment. So lots of good stuff to look forward to.
Couldn't agree more. Thanks for the time as always, Terry. Looking forward to having you back on.
Thanks, Gerardo. Have a great day.
All
Cheers,
right.
mate.
Cheers now. Hey everybody, Gerardo Del Real here. If you're enjoying the content that you just saw, you can let us know in 3 simple steps. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please share across your network and on social media. Take care, everybody.